What's up everybody, I'm Dugging Deep and this is more of a talking head video. I'm on facecam because I like to be on facecam, but if you don't want to see my scraggly unshaved beard and my hair that's had no product put in it today, that's absolutely fine. You can just minimize this tab and you won't lose out on anything except my face. Today I'm talking about a really important thing to me, and that is Monster Hunter World, and most specifically the new 1.05 update to Monster Hunter World. Now, if you watched my 240-hour live stream, or more recently, my bowgun guide, my light bowgun set guide, you'll know that I have been calling for slicing ammo to be nerfed as it's overpowered. I was wrong. I don't think that the nerf is a good thing, and they did actually decide to nerf it in patch 1.05. They've nerfed it super harshly. They have basically crushed its viability as a method for hunting, let alone for Hame farming, and I think it sets an incredibly dangerous precedent. Monster Hunter has always had, in every single game in the series, the best method to Hame hunt. And Hame is when you hunt the monster as fast as possible. You don't actually let it interact with you at all. You just blow the monster back in order to get parts as fast as possible. Now, Monster Hunter's always had a best method for this, and slicing ammo was looking like it could be one of the best methods in this game. I don't think it is the best, as Charge Blade Elemental Discharge spam and Greatsword True Charge are still faster DPS overall to get even faster hunts, but it was a very effective method, and Capcom decided to nerf it. This is dangerous because there is always going to be a best method after the nerf. And then are they going to nerf that method? Are they going to nerf Charge Blade? Are they going to nerf Greatsword? Are we going to see everything nerfed until everything sits at a vanilla equal level where no weapon shines in any particular scenario? Because I think that would be really damaging to the Monster Hunter ecosystem. This is a game about collaboration and having fun. It is not a game where we are competitive. And I think that's a really important distinction to keep in mind when talking about nerfs. In a competitive player versus player game, nerfs for balance are important. You need nerfs in Overwatch, otherwise you have Mercy running around absolutely everywhere, rezzing people in half a second and then winning the entire game on her own. Like, Mercy is busted and so she needs to be nerfed. That is absolutely fine. It's a competitive player versus player game. There is no player versus player aspect in Monster Hunter other than the speed hunts that people decide to do themselves. And even then, speed hunts are always separated by weapon. So it doesn't matter if light bowgun slice shot or heavy bowgun slice shot is overpowered, because everybody competing with that weapon will be using the most powerful thing that weapon can do. That's how speedruns work. Now, one of the changes I do support in this patch, and I will continue to support, is the quality of life change to slicing shot, and that is reducing the knockback on other hunters from your slicing shot. Because people coming into your hall and using slicing shot in your fun hunts and then knocking you back so that you don't get to interact with the monster, that is not in the spirit of Monster Hunter. That is actually very against it. Knocked back and not getting to fight, that is absolutely the worst thing ever. So getting rid of that is a quality of life change. It's not a buff to slicing shot, because honestly, if you're using slicing shot spam as a way to harm you are using 4 people with slicing shot and you're never getting knocked back anyway. I think that change could have quelled the issues that some people had with the shot, but overall I think the biggest problem here is the damage numbers. The damage numbers let people see just how powerful slicing shot was. For some reason, they're not looking at Charge Blade and going, oh wait, no, that does 5 barrel bombs worth of damage in one discharge. That's a problem. But they're looking at the slice shot, they're seeing those repeated 12s, 14s, 18s from slice shot crits, and they're going, that's absolutely broken. It's very strong. Slicing shot is very strong, but letting it be very strong doesn't hurt anybody. If you don't want to use slicing shot, you don't have to use slicing shot. If you don't want to hunt with people using slicing shot, don't let your friends use slicing shot when you're hunting with them. It's really, really simple for players to moderate themselves. We don't need nerfs to weapons. I don't want a Greatsword nerf. I don't want a Charge Blade nerf. I don't want them going, oh, sleep is overpowered in this situation, so we're going to nerf sleep. I don't want any of these nerfs because I think they damage the ecosystem that I've come to know and love over the last decade. I love Monster Hunter. I love the exploration and the finding the fastest way and the finding the best set for that fastest way. My light bowgun set actually evolved past that video and became even more powerful. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? I don't know. Is it a bad thing that I can kill monsters super quick if I want to? No. I used Gun Lance for my entire playthrough on stream, and I soloed the entire game with low rank armor. I never upgraded to high rank armor. I never even forged the armor better with armor spheres until Xeno'jiiva. All the way to the end of the game. I beat the entire game with Gun Lance. Does that mean Gunlance needs to be nerfed? No, I've just had thousands upon thousands of hours of practice with Gunlance throughout the series, and so I'm very competent with it. When I wanted a challenge, I switched to another weapon. I challenged myself. I didn't need Capcom to say, we're going to make a special patch so that when Duncan uses Gunlance, it does half damage. I didn't need that. Instead, I just challenged myself by going, I'm going to use this weapon that I've never used before, which was light bowgun, which just happened to be broken. I didn't even know that that was going to happen. It was all on a live stream. The game was just out. And then I switched to hammer. And then I tried some greatsword. And then I tried some other weapons that I'm not as familiar with. I'm going to try and learn switch axe, which is a weapon I've never really played at all outside of the arena. These are the challenges I'm going to give to myself. And that is how Monster Hunter should be. If something is too strong for you, if you don't like how something is too strong and too powerful and makes the game too easy, don't use it. It's so simple, and I don't think that getting Capcom involved and getting nerfs involved is the right direction to move with this game, because eventually nothing will be fun. Nothing will be exciting, and we won't ever have our ridiculous speedruns, which I think are amusing and funny. I'm sorry to have rambled so much in this video. If it was too much, then let me know down below. But if not, and you agree with me or disagree with me, I'd love to know your opinions in the comments down below. Let's keep it civil, guys. This is Monster Hunter. We're a positive community. We don't have hate here. Just keep everything civil. Be nice. If you've got a differing opinion to anybody else in the comments, be polite about it. That's all I would ask. And I'll see you guys next time.